Southern California. It is the third and final game of the thing we like.
Been for them. Shohei Ohtani takes ball one to get things started to get Taylor Ward. And now Grayson Rodriguez in his Angel debut gives up a base hit to the first batter that he faces. Ohtani is on with a single. Freddie Freeman looks at strike one on it. And Shohei with a leadoff single here. Now Freeman. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Freeman trying. No balls, 2 strikes. No balls and 2 strikes. Rodriguez working ahead of him, though. A breaking ball is laced toward the right field corner. That is a foul ball. Areas being in play on balls that should be out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Freeman. Here's a ground ball grabbed by Shotwell with a backhand, flips it to second base. Neto hurries it to first.
That'll make you feel good if you're Grayson Rodriguez.
Base is a first baseman size, certainly. As Andy Paez rolls one to third, might have broken his bat. Either way, it's Grayson Rodriguez. Innings this year, 15 in his first 70 major league innings. And Neto hits it hard, but right at Muncy.
Power off the bat of Neto.
Neto's been rolling. Now the Angels would like Trout to do 5 hits in his last 34 at bats. And a breaking ball in there for a strike. That's that fork ball on Trout. In an effort to get Suzuki. Trout almost hit there as Suzuki ran him off
with it, because when you're throwing that hard, you should get a lot of outs with that.
That one was right in the zone here. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Trout. And it continues to be head scratching how this team in their home stadium.
Offensive side.
Count is 2 balls, 2 strikes. And Trout laid off that pitch just off the outside. He hammers this one toward right center field, ticketed for the gap. It one hops the wall, extra bases for Trout, and it's a screaming double with 1 away.
So 2 baseballs hit.
Well, we'll try to get the Angels on the board here. As he looks at ball 1. One of the biggest issues during this stretch with the Angels. Shotwell thought he had one yesterday, but Andy Paez made an incredible dive.
For third base for Shotwell.
2 balls and a strike. Shotwell with a big cut there, fouls it back, and it's 2-2. The way Trout did on the fastball, 2-2. And there is one up again. No slider.
Yeah, he got that right. I mean, that's the spot. Got away with that.
And it gets Shotwell to strike out.
Coming into the plate.
So now 2 down in the inning. Soler trying to lay off on a pitch in the 1 out double with Trout in scoring position. And that slider floats over. Ground ball left side and handled by Max Muncy. So Trout doubles, but that's it. Left
to be back on a big league mound. Credit to his family for getting through the dark days of the ball. Said, I'm ready to go.
It's a fly ball to right, shallow off the bat of Tucker. It's dropping, and it falls in front of Adele. It's a base hit for Kyle Tucker that floats in. Leadoff man on.
Competitor too, and he works extremely hard. Tell you what, when you have a changeup like him, you're going to get those
balls and a strike on Teoscar Hernandez, and he did have a surgery. There was just a little cleanup in the ball, 1 strike, and that fastball pumps in there. 96. That's
going to be a quality, really top of the end rotation guy with that body he has.
Swing and a miss, and there's. And really, it was about a year and a half's worth of work that ended in July.
So he threw the first
count on Muncy here. He had a good cut of that. 2 balls and 1 strike. Let's see. Well, maybe we won't see him. He's on the IL. Max Muncy.
Please stand up.
And that's ball 4. At the 20th of April. At that point, he had 12 hits.
Just watching Max Muncy is a trail runner.
Swinging a foul tip, and it's 2 balls and a strike.
Going with it, he was out in front.
Well, he pronates his wrist on that pitch, and he really, by far, 3-1. That fastball misses, so now back-to-back walk. And here's Raul. Year's World Series.
How about hitting with a double play right now?
Angels with
help him out. That's that slide.
Here's a fly ball to right field as Adele gets set up for a throw here. It's pretty deep. Tucker is on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw from Adele. It's cut off. Tucker scores, and the Dodgers scored yesterday as he looks at a strike. Kim fouls one away. Mentioned Kim yesterday as the first Korean player did pull off that incredible 9th inning against Mariano Rivera. Runner going, and Kim lines a base hit into right field. Muncy scores over to third base, is rushing, running on the pitch. RBI for Kim, of May. As he bats here against Rodriguez, who he has homered against in the past, and there's a strike.
97, still feel
Ball been when he's ahead or even.
Ooh, that's a good job by O'Hoppe to get to that one. That changeup. He's left the
And a little tapper foul. One thing Ohtani did yesterday was make yesterday. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes.
I think if you see Kim.
Still 1-2.
98 mile an hour.
Runner going from first, and he'll steal second. Moncada with a .614 OPS overall. He's been given a long leash here, almost 2 months in. He's in there for a strike. But yeah, the Angels, as this team has suffered long, although the Angels have to this point. There is Moncada punching one to the right field corner. Although that was there to begin with, because the only netting was behind home plate.
This to keep everybody awake.
Moncada down on strikes. Dell cannot hold his half of his home runs, but he's behind here 0-2. Looked like a foul ball. It was.
I always think of forkball. I think of Bruce Sutter, the Hall of Famer.
The ball's 2 strikes. There's a swing and a miss on the outs with Josh Lowe at the plate.
I'll tell you what, that's a lot of pressure on your forearm.
Coming over. Bouncer foul off the bat of Lowe. Kind of broke the mold in some way, because normally players wait until they get from Japan. Here's a bouncer to first base as Freeman handles that. Trouble allowing 2 runs. There's a strike on the curve to Freddie.
That dive at the bottom. And he said Rainey came up to him.
Time performance, 15 runs, 10 hits. As Freeman's down on strikeouts for Grayson Rodriguez.
It's a good pitch there too.
I am still surprised that this has been great this year. Fly ball to right center field. Moving after a Trout and a Dell, and it's Trout.
And some glaring sunshine right now too.
Fastball strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike.
Better feel for his fastball. That makes these pitch .3.
Tucker hits it hard. Diving stop by Adam Frazier, and Tucker's out to end promotions. For more info.
Good crowd here today.
The ball's 2 strikes. Why wouldn't you come? The sun started to peek out.
1 ball against him and react on that fork or split upstairs.
The Angels saw him at Dodger Stadium right before the season started in those. Chopped off the plate and foul. Suzuki has walked at least 1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That was a good
pitch he can do some damage to.
Frazier getting a start at second base today. We've seen him enough in the position player pitching performances.
Tough inning.
He was able to chuck that no problem. Out in front of that splitter, and it's 1 ball, 2. And there's another one diving out of the zone for strike 3. As Rushing flips it over. 6 strikeouts in a major league game. He already has 5. The others. Fly to right. Moves Tucker over toward the corner. And Tucker runs it down.
Was be able to react that quickly and made that play for a triple. There's a couple guys that I always felt to have those instincts, or more of a shortstop position.
Well, and as Dalton Rushing in the embarrassing end of that play for to swing the bat a bit. Hadn't homered in a month until he hit one the other night.
That 2 strike count.
It's ball 4. So Muncy was one of those bases on balls. He also scored in the second.
Always remember the
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. That's fastball in there, and it's 95. And again, the count on Muncy. Big 6'4" right-hander. He's from Nacogdoches, Texas.
Hasn't thrown a whole lot, really, when you think about it. Not for a catcher.
2 balls, 2 strikes still on Muncy. Took him out of it. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Muncy. Had a really good start against the Angels. I think it was the second. Muncy waves and misses, strike 3. A curveball. Dalton Rushing with a fly ball to center field, hit well. Trout's back for it. He's out near the wall, and he has just enough room to haul it in. Rushing flies out to deep center. 2 outs. Rojas at the plate now as he looks at a strike. Just can't leave one in. Hit hard and through in the left field. Well, that was a breaking ball in the center of the plate. And that's exactly. Breaking ball drops in for a strike, and it's
back. You get a base hit on it. That's the difference between its hands back and was able to get. If it's away, he's not going to be able to do so.
It's just off the outside corner there.
1-4 for Grayson to see if he gets a run support, get through this inning with a 0.
Slapped foul, and it stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. But another
play down, he still fouled it off.
Just that quick punch from Kim, and here's a punch to first. Shonowell backhands. It looks to second, now throws to first, and Kim wins everywhere. Lines it right center, base hit. Hernandez scores, Rojas scores, Kim to third. And with Kim winning that race to the bag today, 4 runs now for the Dodgers on 6 hits, 3 walks, 2.
That's why I said it's such a difficult one. The next batter, and the next batter being Ohtani, the boot.
3 2/3. Rodriguez falling behind Freeman now, 3-0 with paw hit. Ball 4. Lined and through, a base hit. Kim and Ohtani score 6 runs for the Dodgers against Grayson Rodriguez. Started. And it just kind of was one of those things that dragged along, but it had a different wrinkle to it, I should say. Here's Tucker driving in another run. Freddie Freeman comes in. Racing to third is Pages, 7-0. Dodgers batted around twice yesterday. For what should be a building block year for him as he rebounds from missing a lot of time. But didn't cover first base, and that turns out.
No matter what, and he'll play that over, and he'll make the changes to make sure that never happens again.
Fly ball hit well to center. Trout backs up for it and has some space to end the 3-ball count percentage. Nick Kurtz is second. You know what those guys do a lot? They draw.
And he attacks it.
You know, 3-ball counts often turn into 4-ball counts. Up today, you see Trout drive one. Mentioned here at Angel Stadium how he's only a turn on it. Pops this one up. Miguel Rojas at the shortstop position. Season series, a last place team to do that to both the reigning. So far this year, it's been all. If the Dodgers do go the distance today, up by 7 already.
Another huge crowd here again this afternoon.
And we've seen 45. It's the only time the Dodgers have had a sweep in this ballpark. Shonowell grounds a base hit. This one lands. It is a beautiful thing. There's one that squeaks away from rushing and puts Shonowell to on Soler. And a wave and a miss, strike 3 on Moncada. Fouls one back, no balls and 1 strike.
I know you try to simply be effective.
Bouncing ball, and it bleeds into right field, a base hit. Shonowell hits for the plate, RBI Moncada, and the Angels get on the board.
Base hit with.
Strike 1 to Joe Adele. Roki Sasaki tends to suffer as the day goes along. This roller to Kim ends off. Park got the kick in, but Belcher went to work.
Yes, yeah, he had some quick little punches again.
Max Muncy seemed to go around there. Right? So was sent to AAA before the game today. Ferris becomes that long man in the bullpen. Ground ball up the middle, diving stop. Frazier has it from his knees. Gets Muncy a good. Reno, the kick. Rojas takes ball 1. That's pretty value to that.
It's that good changeup Ferris has too. Catcher, so lot more parts to be able to get hit by. Those years out, Joe Mauer won batting titles as a catcher. Hall of Famer, Joe Mauer.
There's a ball shot up the middle. Neto scoops, flips to second for one. Frazier to first, double play. Rivalries today.
Yes,
the
extra
Mets,
inning ones, huh?
and the wild finishes. The Mets had a 3-run one, 2 out of 3 against the Yankees and Queens. The Cubs and White Sox had a back-and-forth game. Then the game to extras. Cubs got 1 in the top of the 10th, and then Edgar Caro hit his first homer of the year in the bottom of the 10th. Peters hit the first of his career.
Tell you what, we've seen him enough.
And they've won ugly, and they certainly did today. 9-8. Cubs bull.
Wow.
Wide open in a different sort of way than the AL Central or the AL West. They're wide open because.
And as much as the Halos have struggled, you got a 4-game set with the Athletics. If you somehow put it on.
Yeah, some believed their best baseball was ahead. Well, we haven't seen it yet. Josh Lowe with a line drive base hit up the middle.
106 miles per hour.
There's a bouncing ball that will be a double play as Kim fields.
In the throw, you never know where it's going to be thrown.
Frazier fouled that off his foot. And it's 0-3. Sasaki strikes 4th inning to unfold when Kim hit a ground ball to first. Evidently, it was not.
That one tried again.
Call. All 5 runs with 2 outs, and all 5 runs after.
You'll guarantee anything hit to that right side of the infield from this point forward. You're flying over there to first base.
Can't see Ferris as long as he can stand to be out there. Guns knocked in yesterday. 2 balls and no days off in terms of his hitting. As he looks at a strike here, and it's 2.
In my opinion, a better pitcher too.
Having that second elbow surgery.
I mean, he was incredible when you look at 22.
At a 2.33 ERA, won 15 games.
Keep him honest.
You know, and Judge hit 62 homers that year, and I don't know. 2 MVPs in each league. One ball, 2 strikes. That's called 3rd strike. Right out to right field his last time. Hit the ball sharply to start the game.
Get that extra at bat during the course of the game.
Still puts a lot on himself just to be the spark plug and the leader at the. You know, regardless of standings and record.
Right now, as bad as they were, they're over 500 right now. Mets are actually making their way up.
Yeah, Mets beat the Yankees.
He said they were right in the line of sight, and the guy on the mound was throwing a sinker. So head too. So I don't know we don't know what's going on. We've got to get to the bottom of it.
There's a fly ball from Trout, left center field. Pages going back has room. Can I interject just with 1 run allowed?
To see Percy yesterday, he was at the Celebration of Life for
Garrett Anderson. Mentioned the really great tributes from Garrett's kids first and foremost, but also 2 strikes on Shotaway. He did clearly on his family. No balls, 2 strikes on Shotaway. That's a great thing with the GA out there and right.
good at bat last.
Lines it toward shallow center. Paez comes in, and man, oh man, Andy.
Tell you what, that is absolutely the best feeling in the world.
The fly ball to center from Andy Paez, who has really developed into a great player.
In the locker room 2 seconds ago. They're still laughing. It is something you always remember. It's that battle to do that. It's such a grind to
celebrate 80 years, and you're still looking like this. Of the 2015 team will be looking at you then, be like, "What? This guy's still? How's this?"
How that improbable World Series for the Mets.
Funny thing about it is how they dominated the whole season. Mets won 108 games that year. A couple of times, 2 out, nobody on in that bottom of the 10th inning when they had the big come 7 games, and then we had the next 3
matchup that was. Game 7.
Smoltz and Jack Morris, the Blue Jays, the worldwide viewers that it had. Japan with such a rooting interest as well, in Canada. As a starter, there's a bouncer to short. Rojas with a backhand. So this is the longest outing in Suzuki's career.
He hasn't been hurrying his pitches. That's why he's out of the strike zone at times. Well, he's been right on top of the baseball.
Well, one thing today. Opponents with a 984 OPS lifetime. There's a chopper hit to Freeman, who has a nifty backhand pick, and through the order.
7 ground ball outs today.
Liner to left, and this is a quick innings type of effort for a team that ended up not doing so well against a team that won the World Series and had won the World Series the year before too.
What I want to see is this some more velo on his fast.
Squibber foul off the bat of Munson.
He appeared in.
The ball, yeah, it was first. Once he keeps getting tied up here, this one in foul ground as Hoppy falls minor leagues. Only made 12 starts for Tri-City. Some rehab outings this year. That's it. Swing and a miss. Turns.
He's right on you.
He's rushing foul. Babe Ruth against them. You know, in the original American League, there's 6 teams here. There's a ground ball to second base.
It's tough to be able to do that. You might even see that pitcher once.
And the Angels face 7 pitchers Friday alone. This is a 1-2-3 inning for.
You're every time you go up here, you feel comfortable with that. You know.
Jose Siri is the pinch hitter for Josh Lowe against Vesey.
He goes, no. If I got you out the first 2 times, you had no chance the rest of the day.
It's right in there, 2 and 2. The Yankees, same thing. They had 11 pitchers that they used that year. And Siri fouling one off. With Rodriguez getting his first start today. Siri punches out. He's pitched and strikeouts for Sasaki today. And the Angels
with that wrist.
And also he gets hit by more foul balls and things behind the plate than any catcher you see. I mean, he gets home runs. Flies this one to right field. Tucker is fighting the sun a bit.
Yes.
Sunday's a night game next week.
Yes, it is.
Who are you working with on that, Benetti? And
I'm not sure on the.
You know, Rangers wearing these blue jerseys the whole weekend. Inning over.
This stuff.
7-1 here in the 9th.
Side of the baseball field, but it's cool hearing Jose Soriano, Gooby, this morning. Television, baby.
Did you tell him to do that?
And you picked up how his wrist was flat, and that's why that fastball didn't have that sink to it. Good ball. Just like I think Soriano's going to be better with a better feel.
Rainey has certainly been fun to see emerge this year. I mean, it's similar.
I like his arm. I love his arm. But yeah, he was raw. There was still some walk in his game, but I think the more confidence he builds and throws more pitches.
Of status in that regard. Nor did they for Soriano. On his way down, Arena's headed in that direction as well. Otani gets flipped around on that cutter.
He'll take a little bit of time, but he is going to be a great player. I had no idea he was going to be this good.
Slapped the other way. It's Shohei's 3rd hit today.
We're at the plate.
Well, certainly Urania has done that so far. Freddie Freeman is hitless. He's not yet. There's a pop-up. Moncada. Giants lead the A's today 6-1. That game's in the 8th inning, so the A's will come to Angel Stadium. Mariners are 3 under. Texas
Playing very well.
And they're only a half game apart from the Dodgers. Oh, and you put them through a minor league ramp up. Grounder to 3rd. Moncada gobbles that up, throws to 2nd for 1. And the return throw is.